The Cost of Discipleship. Written by Mary Langford. Narrated by Elizabeth Gold and Palmer Ressler.
Chapter 1. The Call to Follow. The initial stirring. Every journey begins with a call, but the call to discipleship is unlike any other. It does not often arrive as a dramatic, thunderous voice from the heavens. Instead, it frequently manifests as a gentle, yet persistent whisper, a stirring deep within the soul. It might arise during a moment of reflection, in the midst of adversity, or even in the humdrum of everyday life. This whisper is unyielding, urging the individual to pause, consider, and seek something greater than themselves. The chapter opens with an evocative description of this inner stirring, likened to a seed buried in the soil of the heart, waiting to germinate. The seed represents potential purpose and a longing for transcendence. The individual begins to sense that life, as it is, cannot suffice. There is an intangible void, a yearning that wealth, success, or worldly pleasures cannot satisfy. Biblical and historical contexts. This section delves into examples of calls to discipleship from biblical accounts, such as Jesus calling his first disciples by the Sea of Galilee. The simplicity of his words, "Follow me," underscores the profound yet straightforward nature of the call. It requires no prerequisites, no qualifications, only a willingness to step forward. Historical figures who responded to similar calls are introduced, from St. Augustine, who left behind a life of hedonism, to modern leaders like Mother Teresa, who felt compelled to serve the poorest of the poor. Their stories highlight the universal nature of the call. It transcends time, culture, and circumstance. Wrestling with the call. Answering the call to follow is not a straightforward decision. It often involves a wrestling of the soul, a grappling with doubts, fears, and insecurities. The individual may question their worthiness, their ability to live up to the demands of discipleship, or even the authenticity of the call itself. This section explores the internal dialogue that often accompanies this pivotal moment. Real-life analogies and stories are presented to illustrate this struggle. For example, the narrative might include a young professional who feels drawn to leave a lucrative career to serve in an underprivileged community, or a single parent who wrestles with the challenges of pursuing a deeper spiritual life while juggling everyday responsibilities.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?